Oh, hey, it's Eric. Funny seeing you here.
And today it is finally time for Wizard101 meme review. Now, obviously the meme review style of video is a PewDiePie thing, but it was actually initially transferred into the Wizard101 format by one of the GOAT OG WizTubers, Anthony101, although he stopped making content altogether several years ago now. And I've tried to reach out for him to see if he'd be okay with it, and, you know, he seems to have just stepped away from it entirely. So I think it's about time someone dons the mantle. We're gonna start in the Wizard101 subreddit. That's a hotbed for some spicy Wizard101 memes. A what school should I pick flowchart from 3 years ago? These are just really funny to look at nowadays that Arch Mastery has just completely destroyed school identity. The coolest part of Wizard101, which was like the school class system and every school plays a different way, has just been destroyed. Do you think it's funny that for the do you trust your friends option, I don't even trust myself as mid school? The classic server message. I still think it's so funny that a lot of diehard Wiz fans thought that like Wiz would actually be able to generate some clout for this, and they just absolutely did nothing with it except like give out some pretty shitty rewards. An anime betrayals you leveled without me. That used to be the hardest part about playing with friends back in the day, because if one of you isn't on, then none of you can play. And my friends always used to go ahead of me and be like, oh yeah, we'll come back and like help you through it. And they never did. They never did. I always ended up having to solo quest back up to their levels every fucking time. I remember when there were no teleporters in Wizard City. Sure, grandma, let's get you to bed. That's a pretty cookie cutter meme, but teleporters were one of the best updates ever. Especially in Croc, they make it somewhat less unbearable. You need to play Wizard101's a classic, the gameplay. Nothing like hitting the default dance after brutally murdering some dogs and cats. What the what? Honestly, why play the other Wizard game when you could be playing Wizard101 right now? This was actually kind of an interesting attempt by KI to like capitalize off another Wizard game. Like it was actually a decent marketing move. You know, the only problem is it's pretty hard to compete with a AAA game where all your content that's been released this century is locked behind a 200-hour play wall. But, you know, when you fizzle with 99% accuracy, that's the Wizard101 equivalent to a Facebook minion mom meme. That's just a lazy meme. Once you quest this way, it's hard to stop. This is me in the Wizlock thinking I won the run once I get a stack of monstrous TCs, only to die to some random boss in Crocotopia 5 minutes later, when the NPC you've been helping turns out to be the main boss. This summarizes the depth of writing past the first arc really well. The guy we did 3 defeat and collect quests for that has an evil voice is actually a bad guy? No way! Oh, reliable, the Skyr and Asta. It's so funny to me that KI can look at that level 31 and think it's balanced. I will still die on the hill that the Sword of King should have the Skyr and Asta stats and then give like the Skyr and like plus 4% damage. Boom, wand progression fixed. What did that take me? Like 30 seconds? I eat, sleep, breathe, and live for the sole purpose of casting Judgment. My chat's also a bunch of simps for Judgment. I don't even think I've ever really looked at that spell because it's a balanced spell and, you know, no one gives a shit.
Know your fucking place, trash.
Ocean Titan Disasters. Crazy name. That week of new names had some devious combinations. Nick Jonas, my king? I don't think they'll ever remove him from the game because he genuinely composed the music. And I don't know like the legal side of that works, but I assume then like his rights are probably, you know, it's not like they're gonna get in trouble for having him in the game. But I would assume then it would make more sense to keep him in as compared to like Selena Gomez, who was like a part-time marketing campaign. I don't know. If he's been there for 8 years and they haven't taken him out, they're not taking him out anytime soon. Unless he does something really controversial. Throwback to when Kingsow casted a crocodile to play Cleopatra. This is inaccurate as Cleopatra is actually Greek. That's so stupid. It's like my sense of humor perfectly. That is currently the front-running meme. That's actually fucking hilarious. Babe, please stop. You're not the skeletal pirate. Ja Malaria. I just saw a storm girl with an ice. It's over the Wither City has fallen. Storm wizards always try to portray themselves as the Chad, but this is really how it be. Made a custom PvP spell. How do you think this affects the meta? Reveal target's legal name, IP, and home address. They actually only released the spell in the hopes of sparking an SS Sniper Wolf sponsorship. AI Ravenwood teachers, I just knew Cyrus Drake would look racist. Oh, no, we're not. I'm not even gonna show that one. Jesus, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Lois from Family Guy casts a fire spell. For a second, I thought this was a tattoo. This is like one of those things that you never expected to see, but it kind of works. Let's be honest here, bro. They ain't protecting nothing in the event of an actual emergency. I bet these dudes are purely ceremonial. I mean, I guess you never actually see these dudes fight. That's a pretty good point. But I mean, that's what Merle has orphaned refugee children for. Never forget the ones who were there at the beginning. Preach. I know if nobody got me, the Mander Minion got me. Holy shit. People who quad box are psychopaths. At this point, you can't even really enjoy the game. The only enjoyment you're gonna get is seeing your level number go up. Now we're moving on to the memes channel on my Discord if you want to join, link in the description. I'm assuming a lot of these are probably just the best ones stolen from the Reddit anyways. My chat isn't very creative. I wonder how many furries, especially Devim, but just all of Wiz has created in this world. You should abracadabra yourself now. What? J-Top Dorman? What? Oh my god, this is hung up in their college dorm. I don't even know where to start. I mean, it's held up by a bed. What the fuck is this? I can just imagine walking by this without the concept of like the inside jokes of my channel and just the Wiz community and just being like so perplexed. And the band-aids just really bring it all together.